half guard. You need to learn every position and what to do in that particular position. It's sort of like your outline chapters of Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, once you understand that, then you can get into deeper details and learn more about that one particular position. That's the way you don't get overwhelmed. Learn one position at a time and what you should be doing in that one particular position. Okay, we're on the 10th tip here. The main objective in Jiu-Jitsu, okay, especially with BJJ, I believe the main objective is self-defense. Learn how to protect yourself. So we go over that a lot in beginner class, self-defense. The main objective is get away from your attacker and run away. Okay, we don't teach to stay engaged and to continue to fight with an attacker. We want to break free and get away from our attacker. So we go over that a lot in beginner class, self-defense. Somebody grabs you from behind or somebody grabs you by the arm, how to break away and how to run away. Okay, we do get into a little bit of judo and takedowns when necessary, but that's not an offensive thing we teach. We teach it all from a defensive side. And once you get that understanding, the objective of Jiu-Jitsu is not just to defend yourself, but to know how to use your guard, which is your legs, how to fight off of your back, how to use guard to submit people, how to use a guard to keep people away from you. Also, how to pass guard if you're attacking people in, say, like a Jiu-Jitsu tournament, and how to score points if you want to compete. So the objectives of Jiu-Jitsu, I believe it's 3 different types of objectives. Self-defense, 1, and 2, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which we cover, and then competition Jiu-Jitsu, which we also cover. So learning Jiu-Jitsu, you need to take little bite-sized pieces, and after you train about a year or 2, it'll all make sense. Okay, so remember, it is primarily a defensive art, but you can do it for offensive purposes and rolling and sparring, which is more of BJJ. And then if you want to compete, you got to learn about strategies and how to score points, which is at another level of training. Okay, number 11. Okay, when you get to the point where I can give you the green light to do rolling, which is sparring, you spar with another teammate. The main objective when you're rolling is to learn, and the main way I believe people learn is by getting tapped, okay, by getting submitted. So when you first start rolling, you're probably going to get submitted. You should tap your partner to stop, and that's where the real learning happens, right? If somebody chokes me, I tap, they stop, I gotta figure out, how did he catch me? Why did I get submitted? Oh, he took my back. Okay, how did he take my back? What did I do that allowed him to take my back? That's the real learning process. When you start rolling and then you tap, stop the action so you don't get hurt, whether it's an arm bar or a choke. Figure it out later, or ask your partner when you're done rolling, that was a really cool back take, you choked me, how did you do that? That's when you learn. So for me, rolling is the most important part about Jiu-Jitsu. That's when you have live action against a resisting partner who's trying to submit you, you're trying to escape, and you're gonna get caught. So that's when you tap. But that's really when you start to learn the essence of Jiu-Jitsu and how to improve. So don't take rolling as a win-lose competition. It's not. Practice rolling is about learning. And again, if you want to win or lose, go enter a tournament. Then you can go ahead and fight your opponent for the purpose of winning, and you can do 100% as much as you want and keep going till the referee stops the action. But in practice, Don't ever think about, I gotta win this round, or I have to tap my opponent X amount of times. I don't want to tap to my opponent. In practice, that's not a good attitude. You're gonna get injured. Okay, so that's the key thing. Remember, rolling is for learning. Okay, lastly, on my last point here, don't rush. You have to look at jiu-jitsu training and learning as a long process. I would say just to understand what you should do and shouldn't do would take 6 months and maybe 1 to 2 years of training for you to really enjoy the benefits of jiu-jitsu. No one ever gets good within 3 months of training. I've never seen that happen, so don't rush. Even if you train every day, you're never gonna be good in 3 months. It's never gonna happen. So take your time with jiu-jitsu. Learn. Every day come to class, take notes, ask questions, be patient. And if you need extra help, you can always take a private lesson from me. Okay, that's where I think a lot of people excel and learn faster, is taking private lessons from me. I really do help them, but everybody's different. So I don't know what your one particular problem may be. I need to see what's happening. I need to see where you're at, and I can break it down and help you individually in a private lesson. But as far as classes, just try to come 3 days a week. Take your time with it. Learn. Absorb as much as you can. Enjoy it. Make friends. And be relaxed about it. There's no rush in jiu-jitsu. It's impossible to get super good within a year, even if you trained every day. If you trained every day for a year, you could be pretty good, but with my experience, I've never seen anybody reach the highest level within a year. It takes a lot of time to get super good, and it takes a lot of dedication. I think beginners don't understand the amount of dedication it takes to get good in this art. You really have to make a commitment that you're gonna stick with it for at least a year, and you're gonna see a lot of benefits. You're gonna see a big change in yourself. You're also gonna make some really cool friends, and you're gonna look at things differently. Your mind's gonna open up. You're gonna be more happier, more relaxed. You're gonna find that jiu-jitsu will teach you many lessons, and it will offer you many more challenges if you really want to get into it deeper. I've been doing this for 15 years, so even at my point now that I'm a black belt, I'm very motivated to learn more, to get better, and to teach my students what I've learned. So my journey, I personally feel, just started at black belt, and I'm very excited to get better as a black belt and just pass on the knowledge to my students and help them hit their goals, help them level up. And I want to see my next group of new people get happy, have fun, train safely. That's the main thing, you know. We all want to train safely. So I really focus on that. That's a really important factor for me. Train safely, number one, and have fun. Okay, so to wrap it up, in conclusion, just take your training day by day, meaning you commit to 2 or 3 days a week. You come in Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, take it day by day. Just commit. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, every week, day by day. And then in between, you study, you write notes, and you will see improvement. Week by week, you'll get a little better. Month by month, you'll see improvement. But just don't give up that focus, right? If you make that commitment and you join our school, I would really love to see you here for at least a year. And maybe, hopefully, you can earn a blue belt. You know, I've had a few people earn blue belts here, but that still is a pretty hard accomplishment, and I don't expect everybody to earn a blue belt. It takes a special person with super hard motivation, hard dedication, and just perseverance. I think that's what all my blue belts have. They have this one thing in common. They're very persistent. They've all been through ups and downs in their life. We've always made an effort to come back and continue training, because a blue belt is a tough goal to achieve. And believe me, if I ever promote you to blue belt, you're gonna be happy. And that's just the start too, right? White, blue, purple, brown, and black. So going back to taking it day by day, guys. Hope to see you in training tomorrow. Hope to see you 3 times a week. And remember, I love Jiu-Jitsu, so come and help and enjoy Jiu-Jitsu with me, and we can all level up together. Thank you.